Early foul called, and I did not get who the foul was on. I think it was on Chad Gross. The ball knocked out of bounds. And possession will stay with Linn. And Linn trailing 23-13. Linn with the basketball. McGatlin up top. Right side Smith. Now cross-court pass to McGatlin on the wing. Inside Gross. Colton Smith just over the three stripe on the right wing. Good. So Colton Smith hits for two. Back to Onaga. And we'll check in with Rocky when we get a break. Ball now thrown away. Onaga comes up with it. Bliss thought about three. Instead, he's going to kick it back out to Cordell. And Onaga will reset. Now Cordell's going to drive lane. Finds Dewar underneath, and Dewar took steps. Shot went. Dewar fought contact, and Coach Luke Baxter quickly up to say, no, this is what you did. So nice move by Dewar, but a little extra hop. Linn breaks the timeline. Evan Bott with it on the left wing. Up top to McGatlin. Inside Gross. Turnaround jumper from 15. Strong. Ball loose. Bliss comes up with it. Bliss now. He'll kick it back up to Helger. Dewar on the left baseline looking cross court. Now finds Cordell for three from the wing. Strong. Rebound underneath to Groenwaller, who goes up strong and one as he's fouled by Grant Cook. So Groenwaller with two more is 14th point. And Groenwaller's headed to the line to shoot one. Grant Cook picks up his second. Groenwaller's free throw is good. Full court press on from Onaga. Gross with it. Left side Bott. He's going to bring it down the left side. Now Trapp skips the pass across the timeline. McGatlin underneath the Cook. No, won't go. Backside rebound. Colton Smith up and down for two. And it's 26-17. There we go. 26-17. So Linn chipping away at it. Helgen now is going to be fouled by McGatlin. McGatlin now picks up his third. Out of bounds to Onaga. Ball batted away by Chad Gross as they're trying to get it into Groenwaller. Now a three from Helget. Strong rebound. Oh, good rebound by McGatlin. So Linn will hold. Bott on the wing. Back up top to McGatlin. Right wing Smith. Now ball nearly taken away. Now it is. Cordell all the way. Lay in. Yes. Wyatt Cordell for two more. Pretty good defense by Onaga. 28-17. Down court. Smith. Gross. Back up top to McGatlin. Smith on the wing, and Smith is gassed. Colton Smith needs a break and unable to get out right now. Bott on the left wing trying to work it into Cook. Now he does. Cook backs his way in, and a lot of contact. Can't get the shot. Backside rebound by Gross. Putback is good. Gross with his 10th point, 28-19. Linn trails. 4:18. So now we had a double dribble, but the officials saying foul was called first, and I think Coach Luke Baxter is going to want a timeout, and he does. 4:13 left in the third. 28-19. Onaga with the lead. Let's take it over to Rocky Downing.
You bet, Flip. 10-6 ball game here. Troy got out to that 4-1 lead. Three-pointer from Chase Carey tied it up. Now the Rams against the full-court press trying to get back in here again. They get it down low to Budenbender. He'll put up the baby hook, and it falls in. Budenbender has 3 points now, and it's a 10-8 ball game. Blue Valley really battling back in this contest. Get themselves within 2 right now with 1:51 left to go in the opening quarter. Blue Valley down by 2 on defense against the number 5 seed Troy Trojans. 10-8, 1:44 left in this first period.
All right, Rock, thanks. Here, 4:13 left in the third. Linn trailing Onaga 28-19, but doing everything they can to scrap and claw their way back in this thing. Onaga came out strong. Now there's a 3-ball from Dewar, and Mitchell Dewar can hit if he gets a minute. A steady speed, and he did, and it's 31-19. Gross now with the basketball. Smith, baseline, nobody on him. He drives all the way. Good block. That time by Tanner Martin for Onaga. Somehow Smith came back up with that. There's Cook, fall away. Jumper off glass, good. Grant Cook from about 10 feet for 2 more, and it's 31-21. Bliss now on the wing. He'll go back to Cordell. Underneath, Dewar shot up, and he is fouled. And a jump ball is going to be called. Well, I thought Grant Cook may have really got himself into foul trouble, but a jump ball called by the official. Possession to Onaga. Cordell, top of the key, right wing, Helget 3, yes. Lucas Helget, and that is Helget's first points of the game. 34-21. There's Onaga trying to hold off a Linn team that has really surged. Cooper now inside Cook. Shot off glass, yes. Grant Cook for 2 more. He's got 8. Lead back to 11. Tanner Martin now inside the lane, and he'll put up a shot that won't go, but he's fouled. And let's see who that's on. That's going to be on Dylan Cooper, and that's his third. And Linn starting to get into some foul trouble. Shot up from Martin is good. Chase McGatlin in. Kevin Bott out. Second free throw on the way, short. Rebound, Gross. Chad Gross will bring it down himself. Man-to-man defense from Onaga. Gross holds, now dribbles left. Hands it to McGatlin on the wing. McGatlin inside to Cook, and now a foul is going to be called, I think, on Tanner Martin of Onaga. So out of bounds to Linn. That's a first team foul in the second half on Onaga. Linn has 5. McGatlin inbound to Cook. Groenwaller on him. Cook picks up his dribble. Now finds Colton Smith top of the key. Smith needs help. Now dribbles left. Off Johnson. Ball knocked out of bounds by Groenwaller. Trying to feed it into Grant Cook down on that left baseline, and knocked out by Groenwaller. Inbounds to McGatlin. To Cook. 10-footer, yes. Grant Cook's really starting to feel it. He had 4 points in the first period, none in the second. He's got 6 in the third. There's Groenwaller. Drives lane, loses the basketball, and a charge is going to be called as Grant Cook had established position in there. That's Groenwaller's first foul in the game. Grant Cook had just set himself up in the lane and didn't give. Good defense by Cook. Gross brings it across the timeline for Linn. Gross dribbles right. And McGatlin drives baseline. Shot off glass, yes. Chase McGatlin, and that is McGatlin's first points of the game. And I did not know that until I just looked down at the score sheet. Minute and a half. Martin underneath, and he's going to be fouled by Grant Cook, and that's 3 or 4. That's his third. So that's going to send Tanner Martin to the line shooting 2. Martin is a 6'2 freshman. Hits his first one. Second free throw on the way. Strong rebound. Colton Smith. Gross will bring it down. With Jeremy Miller calling out his offense. Left side Pot. Top the key to McGatlin. Pot holds baseline. Back up top to Gross. Gross dribbles. Left side Bot. Cook trying to establish position inside. He'll come back out top of the key. He just can't get loose at Groenwaller. Now inside, underneath, Bot, turnaround jumper. Shot blocked. That's blocked by Martin. And Onaga with the basketball. Other end now. Helget inside. Groenwaller, 10-footer in the lane. Strong rebound. Grant Cook. Cook came down with authority. Now Gross has it. Skip pass right to McGatlin. On the wing, inside, underneath feed to Gross. Wow, has that batted away from Cordell, and long throw down court as the period expires. We're headed to the fourth, 36-27. Onaga with the lead. Let's take you over to Rocky Downing, check in with his game. Rocky, take it away.
You bet, Flip. We're in the second quarter here, 19-13. Troy the lead. We saw all kinds of stuff in the first quarter. Give you a recap of that real quickly in a minute. As the ball goes out of bounds, I'll have that opportunity. Blue Valley, who we had talked, was within 10-8 when we took you way back to Phil, and then all of a sudden there were a couple of calls that went shaky. Blue Valley's coach Tyler Gibbs got up, received a technical foul for stepping out of the coaching box. He tried to explain it was hard to know with the restraining line and where he was at over there. Then a banked-in three-pointer from Troy was answered by a banked-in three from Bradley Young of Blue Valley. And so the Rams hanging tight. It's 19-13. We're just underway in the second quarter. Flip back to you.
All right, Rock, thanks. Here it's 36-27. We're headed to the fourth. Let's take a 30-second timeout. Bring you back right after this.
Wall's true value is overstocked on dishwashers, washers and dryers, refrigerators, and more. Stop in and pick out your next supplies, whether it is scratch and dent, new or used. Wall services what they sell. Installation and delivery is available. We have a huge selection, price to move. Slide into Wall's True Value, 423 Lincoln Avenue in beautiful downtown Clay Center. Open 7 days a week for you.
3 quarters in the books. Linn trailing 36-27. Onaga trying to put some distance between them. And Linn will not go away. They are hanging around. They trail by 9. A pretty good Onaga team. Groenwaller now on the steal. Other end. He's going to take a 15-footer. Short. Ball loose. Gets his own rebound. Wow. And Groenwaller had that ball locked in his knees and nearly ran to the bench, and Coach Luke Baxter able to get a timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it right here as it's a 30-second timeout, 36-27. Rocky, I'm guessing not much different from last time we checked in.
No, one bucket for Troy. They lead 21-13, 6:26 to go second quarter, and Troy at the free throw strike.
All right, Rock, thanks. I just kind of had to get my bearings back after that no-call travel. I think everybody in the gym knew what that was, including Coach Luke Baxter, but very alertly a quick timeout. saved what could have been a turnover to Linn. So 36-27, fourth period just underway as Linn trying to chip away. There's Gronewaller underneath, goes up strong for the slam, but he's going to be fouled by Colton Smith, and that's a pretty good foul by number 13, Colton Smith, 5'10" junior. He is not going to let Gronewaller just go up easy. That's only his second. That'll send Gronewaller to the line to earn him, and he misses everything with his first one, much to the delight of the Linn crowd. So a good foul by Colton Smith. Second one from Gronewaller on the way. That one's strong. Good rebound. Up strong is Chad Gross. So 36-27. No damage on what now was a great foul by Colton Smith, who has it on the wing. He hands it to Cooper. Back to Smith. Thought about three. Oh, he's all by himself and didn't take it. Instead, he'll kick it to Gross, who will take it and won't go. That thing was all but down for three and rattles out. Gronewaller with the board. Dewar now on the baseline. Inside, Gronewaller. Well, 5-footer won't go. Gets his own rebound. Put back. No. Rebound by Cook. Gronewaller just two easy looks and would not go. And Cook with a great rebound. Still 9-point game. 6.5 minutes left in the game. Top of the key now. Chase McGatlin's going to be fouled by Cordell. And that's still on the floor. Linn not in the bonus. Onaga is. That's just the third team foul on Onaga. Linn has 7. Cook now on the wing. He holds it on the right side. Cross court to Smith. Back to Cooper. McGatlin, left wing, just over the 3 stripe for 2. No. Rebound Gronewaller. Outlet pass. Cordell. Down court to Bliss. Back to Gronewaller. To Dewar on the right wing. Helget, top of the key 3. Yes. Lucas Helget, and that is a pretty big 3-pointer as the lead now goes to 12, 39-27. Just under 6 minutes to play. Other end now. Colton Smith has his shot blocked. Down court pass to Dewar, and the shot goes and one. And Grant Cook is going to pick up his 4th foul. So that's number 4 on Grant Cook, and looks really frustrated. Be a little careful. I know he'd really like to say something to the official, but not a great idea. Going to send Dewar to the line, shooting 1, won't go, and now foul is going to be called on the rebound on Tanner Martin. So he'll pick up his second full court press from Onaga. Inbounds pass to Gross, 41-27. Onaga with the lead. 5:40 left in the ball game. And we'll get you over to that other gym. Check in with Rocky. Now ball taken away by Bliss. Here comes Onaga. Bliss will hold it. Now back to Cordell. Cordell's going to back it out and reset. It's going to stay in a zone. A little very loose zone. Now Bliss is going to drive, and if that's on Cook, that's 5. And there wasn't much contact. That was a lot of ball. Nope, that'll be on Dylan Cooper, and very little contact. That's Cooper's 4th. That'll send Michael Bliss to the line, shooting 2. First free throw up and down. Bliss will have one more. Free throw up, rattles out. Rebound by Helget. Somehow, I have no idea where he even came from. There's a 3 ball from Cordell, rattles out. Ball loose, and Helget gets it again. Down near steal by Gross, and out of bounds to Onaga. Onaga with a couple of looks at it, and Linn just got a little lazy. Timeout on the floor. Coach Jeremy Miller wants to talk about it. We'll kick it over to Rocky Downing in the other gym.
Cliff, thanks. We are working our way to the 4:48 mark of the second quarter, and Troy's working their way through this ball game as well. They've really stretched this lead out after a 19-13 score at the end of the first quarter. Blue Valley has been held scoreless through the first just over 3 minutes of the second period, and the Troy Trojans now lead 32-13. At the free throw stripe, though, Michael Rice, 5'10" sophomore, breaks that scoring drought as he knocks in the front end of 1-1, and it's 32-14, the lead for Troy. 4:48 remains here in the first half. But
all right, Rock, thanks. Here, 5:04 left in the ball game, 42-27. Onaga has stretched that lead out. It was a 9-point game, and now Onega's gone on a 6-0 run to stretch it a little bit. Linn has really done what they could to keep themselves in this game and really got themselves back in it. They had some good looks. They had a chance to cut it to 6 on a 3 and just could not get it to fall, and now Onega's had a couple of offensive boards, and Coach Jeremy Miller didn't like what he saw. So Onaga with the ball. A good zone defense by Linn, nearly taken away. Dewar has it for Onaga. Now he's going to drive lane. Shot up in the lane, won't go. Ball loose. And Grant Cook comes out of there with it. Chase McGatlin coast to coast and has it taken away. And boy, no foul called. Chase McGatlin knocked to the floor. It will be out of bounds to Linn. McGatlin about had his shoes stolen from him, I think. Grant Cook, top of the key. Gross comes out to help him as Onaga will stay in this man-to-man defense. Cook now tops the key. There's McGatlin, 3 from the right wing. No. Ball loose, and that's going to be off. They'll say off Linn. Coach Jeremy Miller calling for his team to get down here. He wants to press. And they will go, Linn will go man-to-man. 4:15 left in the ball game. 42-37. Onaga with the lead. Now driving in the lane is Cordell, and a foul is going to be called. And that's going to be called on Dylan Cooper. 6'1" freshman is going to send Cordell to the line. And that is Cooper's 5th, and Dylan Cooper will leave the game with 1 point. Colton Smith will come in. In the other gym, Troy and Blue Valley. Troy starting to pull away. We'll get you back to that game. And at the end of this one, 4:05 left is the first free throw. Goes strong. Second shot up and down. And now Onega's going to take another timeout. Full timeout. 4:05 left in the ball game. 43-27. Let's check in with Rocky Downing in the other gym. Rocky?
Well, Troy at the free throw stripes, it's 1 of 2, but they also get an offensive rebound, and they're really starting to stretch this lead out. They lead at 35-16. Three-point attempt taken, no good. Will Smith with the rebound. He has 9 points off the bench. The senior's been big. Now a foul down inside the lane on a drive by Troy's Cutler Huss, and it will be a foul against Blue Valley. Back to the free throw stripe. Troy's gotten a lot of free throw opportunities. They've been really good in the full court pressure and forced Blue Valley's hand. 35-16. Troy leads at 3:12 to go here in the first half.
All right. Thanks, Rock. 4:05 left in the ball game here. Linn trailing Onaga 43-27. Again, it was 36-27 at the end of the third, and now Linn yet to score in this fourth period. 43-27. 7-0 run by Onaga, able to stretch this thing out. Well, Onaga has been on the edge much of the afternoon of really blowing this open, and Linn won't let them. They just keep hanging around, but some foul trouble, and Dylan Cooper is out with 5. Grant Cook's still on the floor. He's playing with 4. Now Evan Bott at the top of the key. He nearly throws it away and does. Down court to Mitchell Dewar. Lay-in. No good. It was a pretty easy lay-in. Now Chase McGatlin was trailing. And I'm not sure how Dewar missed that, but he did. Inside pass to Grant Cook and throws it away, trying to get it back to Evan Bott. Now Cook with some instructions to Bott, the freshman. I think Cook just explaining what he thought he was trying to do, and Bott saying, yeah, that's on me. So turnaround jumper now on the other end by Mitchell Dewar. Hits that one. This is the easy lay-in, and then comes back with the tough turnaround fall-away jumper. 45-27 is 3:05 left in the ball game. 2-point shot on the way from McGatlin won't go. Rebound by James Johnson, and now foul is going to be called on Colton Smith. Smith's third. And we're headed to the other end to shoot 2. So this will be a 1-and-1. Next one will be, this will be 2, double bonus. Showing 10 fouls on the board. And first one's good. They are saying 2. If Johnson hits the first one, that's his first point. Second one on the way. Strong rebound. Smith. McGatlin will bring it down. Chance Peters set to check in for the Bulldogs. 46-27, Linn trailing. Now a foul's going to be called on the floor. That'll be called on Onaga's James Johnson. Peters in. Peters in for Linn. Bott will come out. McGatlin to inbounds, trying to get it to Chad Gross, and Gross falling down, loses a handle on the ball, and it'll go to Onaga. Press on from Linn with 2.5 minutes left in the game. They trail by 19. Cordell brings it down to Fisher. Inside, Groenwaller trying to go up for a jam, but he'll just drop it in for 2 more. Groenwaller would really like to slam one home, but Linn not letting him go up uncontested. Down court to Peters and loses the basketball. Possession to Onaga with 2 minutes left. And now a foul is going to be called on McGatlin. Well, that's going to send Wyatt Cordell to the line shooting 2. 4 fouls now on McGatlin with 2 minutes left in the game. Cordell's free throw up and down. 7 points. One more from Cordell is good.
Number 4,
Linn with the basketball, minute 50. Gross left wing to Smith. Inside, Peters. McGatlin, 3-ball, top of the key. No, strong rebound to Onaga. Buffaloes with the basketball and leading 50-27. Shot put up by Onaga, won't go. Rebound to Chance Peters. Down court pass intended for Cook is going to be taken away by Onaga. Minute 20. Both teams a little bit sloppy right now, and now an elbow thrown by Onaga's Wyatt Minahan. That'll go to Linn. Coach Jeremy Miller will empty the bench. Josh Schmidt. Tanner Spence coming in. And Andrew Meyer into the game. Meyer will bring it down. Get past left wing to Peters. Top of the key, he tries to go to Tanner Spence, and ball taken away by Onaga, but out of bounds off the Buffaloes. Linn basketball. Evan Bott will come back in. Chad Gross will sit down. Gross will leave the game with 10 points. Under a minute, 50-27. Peters turnaround jumper in the lane, hits it. 50-29. Onaga with the ball, trying to feed it inside. Good defense by Peters. And Tanner Martin drives the baseline and hits it. And a foul is going to be called. We'll give you a number. And that's going to be on Josh Schmidt. So Tanner Martin will have one free throw. Up strong. Rebound by Minahan and goes out of bounds off Onaga. 52-29 with 40 seconds. Meyer will bring it down for the Bulldogs. 5'7" sophomore to Peters, left wing. Top the key, Schmidt. Looking inside, picks up his dribble, needs help. Gets it from Tanner Spence. Inside, Meyer in the lane. Baby hook, yes! And Andrew Meyer hits a little baby hook in the lane and one. So Andrew Meyer, one free throw, doesn't hit it, but gets the baby hook. And if you watch Sports Center tonight, you'll probably see Andrew Meyer with that shot. Rebound to Onaga. James Johnson drives baseline and hits it. 52-31 with 10 seconds. 54-31. So Linn will fall to Onaga. One last three from Bod. It's good if it goes, and doesn't. Ball loose, and that is going to wrap it up. Linn loses 54-31 to Onaga. Onaga will advance. Get you over and check in with Rocky and Troy and Blue Valley.
All right, Phil, we've gone to halftime here, and Troy just put together a monster second quarter and really has kind of wrapped this thing up at a pretty good package for them to finish it off in the second half. Just went to halftime, and they outscored Blue Valley 28-5. They lead here at the break 47-18. We'll take a timeout. We'll get a recap from both the finish for Phil Casper and here at halftime here for Blue Valley against Troy in a boys matchup. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
KCLY's coverage of the Twin Valley League basketball tournament featuring Linn High School is brought to you in part by Propane Central of Randolph, Landau Lanes in Marysville, Blue Valley Insurance of Linn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville, Kramer Oil, Steve Z's Abilene Car Sales, Alexander Pump and Service of St. Mary's, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, and Central Valley Ag.
KCLY coverage of the Twin Valley League basketball tournament featuring Blue Valley High School is brought to you in part by Kramer Oil, Nelson's Landing in Leonardville, Alexander Pump and Service of St. Mary's, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, Walls True Value and Lumber, Steve Z's Abilene Car Sales, and Central Valley Ag.
KCLY's coverage of the Twin Valley League basketball tournament featuring the Frankfort Wildcats is brought to you in part by Alexander Pump and Service of St. Mary's, Central Valley Ag, Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, Kramer Oil, Walls True Value and Lumber, and Steve Z's Abilene Car Sales.
Millions of homeowners use green, economical propane throughout their homes, enabling them to lower their monthly bills. They count on the trained, certified professionals at Propane Central to deliver comfort and confidence with old-fashioned customer service. Get more for your propane dollar with a free gas system check, flexible payment and delivery options, 24/7 accessibility, and more. Call Propane Central in Randolph 293-5872 to make sure you're getting the best value in propane. What's next on your social calendar? If you look ahead to February, you'll see that Valentine's Day is on Saturday. How about making plans to take your sweetheart out to Nelson's Landing in Leonardville? It'll probably be a busy night, so you'll want to call in your reservations ASAP. Nelson's Landing also reminds you about their Saturday night specials you can enjoy no matter what month it is. The first Saturday night of the month is barbecue ribs, and the third Saturday night is prime rib. Nelson's Landing says good luck to the Blue Valley Rams.
Well, back at Onaga, Linn falls to Onaga 54-31 in a boys bracket game. We'll get you a look at that boys bracket. Now, Onaga will advance and play Monday night in this gym. They will take on Centralia at 7:45 on Monday. Linn falls to 2-6 on the year. Onaga goes to 6-3. Let's look at some scoring for Onaga. It was Jared Gronwaller with 17 points, 13 from Mitchell Dewar, 8 from Wyatt Cordell, 6 from Lucas Helgett, 4 from Tanner Martin, and 3 from James Johnson. For Linn, it was 10 apiece from Chad Gross and Grant Cook, and then 4 from Colton Smith, 2 each from Chase McGatlin, Andrew Meyer, and Chance Peters, and a point from Dylan Cooper. Linn falls 54-31. Coming up in this gym, we'll have another boys game as Wetmore gets set to take on Valley Heights. We'll take another break, get you back for more Twin Valley action after this.
We know you're busy and we have just the product for you. It's secure, it's convenient, it's easy. No time to make a deposit at the bank? Click it with UBT's new mobile deposit service. Simply sign, click, and submit your check image for deposit. Speak with your local branch representative on qualification details on mobile deposit. United Bank and Trust. You bank, we deliver. Member FDIC. Mobile remote deposits functional on iPhone and Android apps only. Data rates may apply. Check with your mobile phone carrier for details.
Protecting your automobile and your family requires knowing what auto coverage options are right for you. Blue Valley Insurance offers a full range of auto coverage options to meet your needs. Our insurance agents can help you with everything from personal automobile coverage to motorcycles or ATVs, all with superior personal service. Blue Valley Insurance has new and better ways to protect cars and drivers. You're safe with us, and we'll take care of you every step of the way. Visit any of our offices in Linn, Greenleaf, Hanover, or Marysville.
Landau Lanes is a great spot for bowling, and on Tuesdays, it's even better. Meet your friends for 2 for Tuesdays and take advantage of the $2 specials. Starting at 7 p.m., bowling and shoes are only $2. Margaritas on the rocks are $2. It goes well with tacos, also 2 for $2. Plus, get chips and salsa for $2. Knock down a few pins and get the details about bowling for dollars at Landau Lanes in Marysville. The $2 specials start after 7 p.m. every Tuesday, and so does the fun.
The Riley State Bank is an independent bank which has an interest in the prosperity and well-being of their community. For years, they've provided a safe place for people to invest their money and loans to help their community grow. When you have money to invest, need a loan, or have questions about the services they offer, stop in at the Riley State Bank of Riley and Leonardville. It's all about hometown banking with your neighbors and friends. Riley State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Back at Onaga, Phil Casper along with our studio engineer Bernie Fansella. Rocky Downing in the other gym. We'll get to Rocky in just a minute. First, let's take a look at what we've had so far today. It was a girls game, Linn beating Clifton Clyde 56-34. Guys side, Doniphan West beat Clifton Clyde 72-40. Also, it was Axtell beating Onaga 55-22. And the game you just heard, on the guys' side, Linn falling to Onaga 54-31. So as of right now, on the boys' side, we've got Hanover, the number 1 seed, taking on Frankfort Monday afternoon. Doniphan West will get the winner of Troy Blue Valley. Centralia will play Onaga at 7:45. And the winner of this game in this gym, Valley Heights and Wetmore, will take on Washington County. Girls bracket, Washington County will take on Wetmore Monday afternoon. Axtell plays Troy. Valley Heights taking on Linn, and Centralia will get the winner of Doniphan West and Blue Valley Girls. I think Rocky's just about ready to go in the other gym. Let's take one more break. We'll get you to Rocky Downing right after these.
Steve Z's Abilene Car Sales has that small town, down-to-earth, calm, friendly feel, the way an auto dealership should be. Their goal is helping honest, hardworking folks like you get a quality, dependable vehicle at a suitable price. Come look over the farm trucks on the lot that will take you through the heavy-duty tasks of everyday work. There's a great lineup of these working trucks that are nice, clean, and ready to go. Visit Steve Z's Abilene Car Sales on West 3rd Street or online at AbileneCarsales.com.
Alexander Pump and Service Incorporated of St. Mary's can repair and replace all brands of irrigation pumps. They have a full line of line shaft and submersible pumps, but their services don't stop there. They also repair and reline wells, acidize wells to restore production, and inspect well casings using a downhole camera with video recording. Alexander Pump and Services does work in the Republican Valley as well as in many towns in the KCLY listening area. Call 785-437-6305 for help with your irrigation well pumps.
Whether an athlete hears the roar of the crowd or the voices of just a few supportive friends and family members, it helps to know there's someone out there who cares. The folks at Andrews Fifely Funeral Home in Riley will always be among the supportive friends who are cheering on the area athletes. The kids truly are the future of the community, and Andrews Fifely Funeral Home considers it a privilege to watch them grow and compete in all their activities.
Quality products, excellent service, you'll get it all at Coleman Implement and Hardware in Linn. They feature brands that live up to their names like Massey Ferguson, Gale, and Agco Farm Equipment, Husqvarna chainsaws, Dixon lawnmowers, and a whole lot more. Coleman Implement also offers the latest diagnostic equipment to repair or service your new model vehicles. With products like these and customer service that's second to none, why go anywhere else? Stop by and see what Coleman Implement and Hardware in Linn can do for you.
And back once again, we bring you to Onaga High School, host of the 2015 Twin Valley League Championships. And TVO coverage here on KCLY is brought to you by Blue Valley Insurance of Linn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville. Kramer Oil, Walls True Value and Lumber Place Center, Landall Lanes of Marysville, Propane Central and Randolph, Steve Z's Abilene Car Sales, and Alexander Pump and Service of St. Mary's. Second half underway as Troy will have the basketball. They lead this thing 47-18. They outscored Blue Valley 28-5 in the second quarter. It had been a good first period, and then the Rams just unable to keep pace, and now they drop a quick bucket in to start with Nathan Gator. He has 4, and now the lead's out to 31 points to start the third quarter for Troy over Blue Valley. Outside with the basketball, here's a dribble drive by Young all the way to the glass, shot up and good, a chance at a three-point play for Bradley Young, who now has 8 points in the game and a chance to add to it at the stripe. Hard drive by the sophomore right side, and was able to finish and get the foul and a chance at a three-point play. Free throw up and free throw good. So now 9 points for Young. 49-21, the lead as Jay Wetstein brings it down for Troy. It is the Trojans with the lead over Blue Valley here. One more game from each gym on the way. Phil's at a break right now as Troy turns it over. He'll have one more girls game coming up, the final matchup on that, or he'll have a boys matchup, I should say. Valley Heights Mustangs boys will take on Wetmore in the final game in the main gym here in Onaga. Here the Frankfort or the Blue Valley Rams matched up against Troy. Blue Valley with the basketball trailing 49-21. Here's a three from Young, left wing, off the back iron, a rebound pulled away by Jake Ross. He'll bring it down court, stop at the top, now to the lane, the drive by Gator, and he's got 2 field goals early here in this second half, and it's a 51-21 lead. 6 points now for the 6'2 senior. 51-21. Blue Valley's over the basketball. Chase carry to Budenbender. Outside the free throw lane, kicks it left, and it's going to be a walk called against Trevor Schwartz. 51-21 contest, and Troy gets it back. 6:33 to work here in the third period. Colin Jasper walks it up the floor. Spreads the offense out, directs some traffic. Now kicks it on the wing right to Alex Schmiele. Into the paint, Wetstein. Ball fakes it. Budenbender tried to draw the charge, didn't get it, but they missed the shot, and the rebound pulled away by Blue Valley. Here's Carey up the left sideline. Stops, lobs it at the high post. It's given right back to Carey. Strong drive inside. Chase Carey has 5 in the game. Little give and go. He threw it high post to Budenbender, gave it right back to him, and Carey finished it off inside. Here again is Gator in low. He's got 3 straight field goals to begin this third quarter. The lead is 53-23 with 5:50 to work here in the third. Boys action opening round from the TVL. We have one more girls game here as well. Blue Valley will be featured in that ball game as they take on Doniphan West. Here's a kick out from Olsen to Carey on the wing right, well beyond the arc. Now dribble penetrates inside the paint, takes it up, reverse lay and falls, and he's got a chance at a 3-point play. Chase Carey hung in the air. Reverse lay-in goes, a high arcer, and he was fouled on the play as well. So it will be a chance at the stripe for an old-fashioned 3 for Chase Carey. 5'10 junior has 7 points now. At the free throw line, buries the free throw, and with the 53-26 Troy lead, and they have the basketball back. It's been all Gator down inside for the Troy Trojans in this third quarter. Now they go back in low, this time to Alex Schmiele. He'll take it up in low, and he gets it down. He has 6 points now in the game. 55-26 with 5:15 to work third quarter. Blue Valley, though, coming out with some good offense here in the second half. They just struggled in that second quarter and just couldn't keep pace. Now the basketball out of bounds. It'll stay with Blue Valley. The drive by Michael Olsen was popped away from him. The second quarter, they outscored Blue Valley 28-5, and that's the difference in the game right there. They were only leading by 6 after the opening quarter, 19-13. Baseline left, pass comes into Carey. He lobs it toward the lane for Budenbender. Spins once, spins twice, now dribbles to the baseline low, and he's going to be bumped out of bounds. Jay Wetstein tried to act as if there was no contact there, but Budenbender had position on the baseline, and Wetstein in a double team just kind of threw the right thigh into the back of his opponent, knocked him out of bounds. The official right there on top of it. Here's Young out on the wing right with the dribble. Just under 5 minutes to go third quarter. It's 55-26, Troy the lead. Blue Valley with the basketball. Carey has it, wing right with the dribble now. Brings it out between the circles, being pressured out top by Jake Ross. Now he'll take it to the lane. Carey gets a shot up off the rim, won't go. Rebound comes away long, went outside to Troy. Now they're in transition, nearly traveled. They do keep possession. Baseline right, 3-ball up and strong by Troy's Colin Jasper. The rebound off to Carey, and now to Young. Right wing, Carey attached the glass. He is up and good with the lay-in. 55-28 as Chase Carey gets his third field goal of this quarter. He has, 7 in the third period, 10 in the game. Now a shot taken down low by Wetstein, no good. Rebound back up by Gator, and he'll be fouled. He'll get to the free throw line to shoot 2. So 2 free throws coming for the Trojans. 4:04 to go third quarter. 6'2" senior. And Nathan Garter with the free throw in. He has 8 points now. He's 3 of 3 at the free throw line. 4:04 left third period. Second free throw on its way. This one rims in. He's 4 for 4 from the stripe. Garter has 10 now in the game. Blue Valley trailing by 29. Midway point, third period. Rams bring it across the timeline. Checked out near the half-court stripe by Jasper. Left it comes now to Olsen. Top of the key, Budenbender. Looks right, nobody there. Keeps a hold of it. Now holds above his head, waiting for a guard, and hands it outside. Carey, three-pointer at the top. No. Rebound tipped out. It's picked up by Jasper. 2-on-1 the other direction. Lay-in off glass up by Jake Ross. The lead goes to 31 with 3:33 to go third period. Blue Valley works it across the midcourt stripe to the high post. Budenbender. One-on-one move. Maybe hook off glass. Just wouldn't go. Rebound. Garter. Outlet pass. Jasper the run out. The lay-in good. Colin Jasper now with 8 the game. A timeout taken on the sideline. 3:16 to work. We're in the third. And Blue Valley trailing 61-28 when we come back.
Johnson Excavation has been serving the Oldsburg and Randolph communities since 1977. Digging basements, terrace repair, site clearing, and grading are just a few services they offer, along with tree clearing and gravel hauling. They are professionals who take their job seriously and can give you a free estimate on your next project. Call Terry at 785-565-2652 for questions, advice, and service with a smile. Johnson Excavation and Sunflower Storage Units in Oldsburg are proud to support the Blue Valley Rams.
61-28 ball game. The Blue Valley Rams trailing here with 3:16 to go third quarters. Troy has just really got it out and going. This game has gotten pretty physical. It's not really like it's gotten chippy. I mean, there's been nothing that's really been toward each other, but I think both teams kind of know it's a little more pickup ball than they want it to be, and the officials certainly letting him go in a game that's now, 61-28, the third quarter late. Blue Valley does have the basketball. Step out by Young. He picks up his dribble now in the corner, gives it off to Olsen, right back to Young, and he will dribble across to the top of the key to start the offense. High post to Budenbender, poked away for a moment. Now he'll take it toward the lane. Takes it up inside the paint, and he traveled with the basketball before the shot, guarded by Will Smith. Basketball goes back in the hands of Troy. 61-28. Cutter Huss brings it across the midcourt stripe, right on the wing and deep. Back outside, just in top of the key, in front of the arc is Will Smith. Now they go left on the wing deep to Huss, back outside. This is Reed Greaser just coming in. Now in the lane is going to be Luke Smith. He turns. Baby left-handed hook is up and down. His first points of the ball game. 63-28 the lead for Troy over Blue Valley. 2:23 left to go third period. Here's a drive left side by Young. Cut off, and he walks with the basketball. Had two defenders in the lane he was trying to get into and ended up traveling with the ball. 2:18 to go third quarter. It's 63-28 the lead for Troy over the Blue Valley Rams. Again, we have a boys game that Phil will be calling to finish up the day with Valley Heights taking on Wetmore. It's a boys matchup. And then one more game here with the girls, Blue Valley against Doniphan West on this opening Saturday, the TVL. There's a drive inside for Troy, bucket good, and a chance at a three-point play for Brody Winder. He was fouled on the drive inside, and he'll be at the free throw line to try to convert an old-fashioned three. 4 fouls on Bradley Young here in the third quarter as he was whistled for the reach-in. Put Michael Wright back in. 2:03 to work here in the third period. Winder at the strike, misses, rebound, comes off to Olsen. 65-28 contest, just under 2 to go third period. Chase Carey brings it across. He had a great start to this third quarter, made a couple of electric moves inside. Finished, got fouled on one of those. No, the lob inside the Budenbender, and he's fouled. Basketball goes on the baseline to Michael Olsen. Olsen to inbound. They go in the corner now. It's picked up there by Carey. Starts to drive, nowhere to go. Now to the baseline, under the basket, falling into a defender, gets the foul called, and it'll be Carey with a chance to stripe to shoot two. Was way underneath the basket and somehow able to jump back into the lane and get the shot away and draw the foul. He's at the stripe shooting two now. He has 10 points in the game. And the first free throw off the mark. And it's a shooting foul, so we'll get another one coming at it. And at 46 to go third quarter. Free throw misses, rebound to Smith. Up the court comes Troy. Baseline left, backed out. And Luke Smith wants the three in transition, and the big fella with the left hand knocks it in. It's 68-28 now. With a minute 30 to go, we're in the third. Blue Valley with the basketball, and there's a takeaway on the outlet by Cutter Huss, nearly taken back away. Huss gives it off inside, wide open lay-in, up and good for Reed Greaser, who now has 7 in the game. Correction, 9 points in the contest. 70-28. Still in the third here. There's a lob toward the lane, taken away again by Troy. Outlet pass, they got 2-on-1 numbers going the other direction. Here's Winder, and a foul call that's going to be against Troy. Winder got up in the air, got the pass across the paint, but after he passed it, then ran into Carey, who was able to take the charge, and it'll be Blue Valley's basketball. The minute 5 to go here in the third period. Chase Carey will walk it up the court, 70-28. Takes it left, holds. Now needs help on the sideline and throws it into the Rams bench. So it's back to Troy here. 54.7 to work. We're in the third. Trojans up court. Greaser has it. Left on the wing, a deep winder to Will Smith in the paint. Will Smith doesn't play a lot of minutes, but he has been impressive when he's been on the court today for Troy anyway. Trojans work it around the right wing. Greaser has it outside. Here's Smith again in the paint, and he's going to be called for the reach in. It is a reach against Blue Valley. Maybe they're going to get another shoulder drop by Troy going to the paint, but instead they call this on Chase Carey, and that's his fourth now. So Chase Carey has 4. Bradley Young has 4 for Blue Valley. We're still in the third quarter. Baseline right, pull up from Cutter Huss is rattling home. Got the back iron, kind of hung on there, and then fell in. 28 to work third period. And again, the Rams trailing now 72-28. Here's a drive by Carey toward the paint. Takes it up strong. Wouldn't go. Rebound battled for. Knocked toward the sideline with 18, and it's picked up by Huss. Down court, he's got Greaser for the left-handed lay-in and good, and a foul called on top of it. It'll be a chance at a 3-point play with 13 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And Reed Greaser, who now has 11 points, a chance to convert an old-fashioned tray as a free throw strike. Lead out to 74-28 now. Foul was called on Michael Wright, his second. Free throw coming here for Troy with 13.2, and the charity goes down. So that's now 12 for the sophomore. Tyler Franken in for the first time now for Troy. Clock back underway, 10 seconds to work. And Troy really just stretching this thing out. That second quarter just almost put the game away. Now near steal, Carey has it with 2. With 1, gets a shot up, and he's fouled. He'll be at the free throw line before we go to the fourth period. So Chase Carey able to create again, get himself down in the lane. And this will be 2 free throws. They clear the court as there's no time left in the third period. And Chase Carey will get 2 free throws. The official was taking it to half court thinking they had gone to the fourth quarter, didn't realize the foul had been called. So they had to retrieve the basketball back, and now Chase Carey at the strike. First one crawls in there. Carey's in double digits now with 10. One more free throw coming. And Chase Carey drains them both. He has, 12 points now in the game. So it is fourth quarter on the way, 75-30. It is the lead for Troy over Blue Valley when we come back.
Kramer Oil is offering fuel contracts for 2015, so you can lock in a price between March and November for gas and diesel. You have the option to prepay the entire amount or pay 30 cents per gallon to hold the contract. The result, easier budgeting, potential cost savings, and guaranteed supply of diesel fuel and gasoline to your farm or business. Kramer Oil delivers reliable service at competitive prices. Contact them at 785-562-2466 or online at kramer.com.
Good work boots are an absolute necessity for farmers, ranchers, and construction workers, and the place to find them is Jack's Food Market in Linn. While you're there, pick up some of Deke's specialty meats. They really hit the spot after a hard day's work or for your lunch break. Jack's Food Market is an amazing store with so much to offer: federal firearms licenses, guns and ammunition, work boots, specialty meats, groceries, and catering too. Shop Jack's Food Market in Linn, open till 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
75-30. It'll be Blue Valley's basketball to begin this fourth quarter. They trail, though, by that 75-30 margin. Here's a drive inside. Carey again. Chase Carey having a big second half. He now has 14 in the game, and 12 of those in the second. Now he's got a steal. Back the other direction. Carey at the half-court stripe, stops and walks it across. Now toward the baseline. He'll take it to the lane again, and he finishes another one. Chase Carey with 16. 75-34. The big lead, of course, for Troy. They went up in the second quarter, outscoring Blue Valley 28-5, and they really haven't been tested since then. But boy, Chase Carey giving a heck of an effort here. Here's Winder for 3. It's short. Rebound weak side, tipped out of the hands of Wright to the sideline. That'll be Blue Valley's basketball. It is a running clock now with the lead out to where it is and going into the fourth quarter. So it'll be Blue Valley with possession. Walking through the timeline will be Bradley Young. He has 4 fouls, as does Chase Carey.